Hi, this video is about creating 3D PCB design using EDA. First, you need to type in your browser easyeda.com. Okay, you can see that this interface. Then you need to log in, or otherwise if you have no account here in ECEDA, you need to register. Okay, so since I have my login account, I will click on login. Then type my password. Make sure to click on the I'm not a robot, then click login. Okay, so after logging in, you can now click the ECEDA Designer. So you can now see the interface. Since I already created some projects here, you can see that I have created a schematic and PCB design earlier. Okay, so for this interface, you can see welcome to use ECEDA. Right, so this part, change the simulation mode and standard mode, is very important, especially if we will going to change or convert already the schematic circuit diagram to the PCB design. Okay, so first is you need to create a project. You can click this one, then you can type in. Then I will name this title or schematic diagram as schematic circuit 1. Schematic circuit diagram 1. Then I need to click save. You can see that I already created a project, and this is the default size for the template. Okay, so the project name is, you need to check your project name here, this one, schematic circuit diagram. You can see it also in this tab beside the start, right? Again, if you click on the start, you can see the mode from the standard and then to the simulation part. Okay. Then, after you created the project, you need to check now the circuit, right? So this is the circuit diagram. So we will create it here, right? So first, in creating a circuit, transferring it to ECEDA, you need to check the values. So you can see here, there is a 10K. Okay, so for LED, of course, there's no value for that. For this transistor, you have 2N3904. Then, of course, for the battery, as usual, something like if you have 2.4 volts or something like 9 volts, right? So let me check later. Okay, let's see how we will transfer this value to ECEDA. Okay, so you have resistor of 10K. So you need to click on the library here on the ECEDA left side. Then you need to type in 10K resistor. Right. So you have to check on the symbol, and then of course the LCSC, because this is a legit component wherein you can actually buy it, right? So, but since this is only 10K, you need to see if that is also a resistor. So for example, this one. Okay, so there's a resistor. You can see a resistor. If you will check, this is the actual view of that component. If you will going to click on this part, okay, so it will automatically move on to the, of course, the real LCSC electronics website, wherein you can choose an ad card, then you can buy it. So that is actually in US, or of course in dollars. So this is the price of that, and then you can see here the data sheet of that resistor. Okay, going back. So again, from the library, you have to okay, I have to okay, I'll delete or close this one because I have two tabs. Okay, so you can now place that resistor. You can zoom in using the scroll of your mouse, and then you can see that I just click on it. Then you can see that this is there is another resistor. Then you can hit escape. So after clicking the escape, you go back to the circuit. After you're going back to the circuit, you can see LED. So you go again to the library. Then you can see now the symbol types, and the class is LCSC. Okay. So you need to choose LED. So if you want color red, you can see. Then if you want to see if that LED is really red, you can click again this 3D view, and then look at the so since this has no, it's not that visible LED, I'll close that one, then I'll choose another one, LED green, LED blue light. Okay, I want an LED similar to, of course, the normal LED. Okay, so let me choose a 12. So seems to be it has no 3D. Okay, let me choose again. LED red. Okay, let me check this. LED red. The LED in LCSC looks beautiful, and it's different from the normal LED that we are using. Okay, so let me just choose again. Let me check out. Okay, so their design is cute. Okay, let me choose again. How about this? There. Okay, so I'll just choose this LED. Wait. So I think this looks familiar to us. Okay, so this is the LED now, right? So their design is really cute. Okay, so let me add this to my favorites so that you can use it later. Then I'll choose place. Then this is now my LED. And I hit escape again. Going back to the circuit. So I have now the LED. Then I need to choose the battery. Okay. So I will now choose a battery. So you can actually choose from this product, battery accessories. Okay, so I'll just choose this one. Then I hit this place button. But there's no, it's only one pin. So do not choose that one because of course our battery has positive and negative. So I hit escape. Then I will choose again a battery. And this time, since that is only a battery, I will choose this EE-Live. The battery from EE-Live. Okay, library in short. So I will choose this battery. Okay. So going back, this is now the 2N3904. So I need to have the exact value of that transistor. So I need to look at it in the library. 2N3904. So this is the symbol SC. Then that is 2N3904. Then hit enter. So I need to choose, how about this? Okay, so I think this is the correct one, transistor that we're using, right? Okay, so I'll choose that one, then hit escape. Click and hit escape. Okay, after that, so going back to the schematic circuit diagram. Okay, so this is now your resistor. Just click this one. You can see in EDA once you click the resistor, it's in red. Once you click something, it turns it in color red, just like this one, this one. Okay, so just arrange it first. So I'll click the resistor and then I hit R in my keyboard or on my keyboard so that I can rotate that component. Okay, so going back to the schematic, so you have resistor, you have LED almost parallel to the resistor. So I rotate this again by hitting R. Okay, parallel to the resistor, and then I have the battery, positive here, the negative here. Okay, so this is my battery. Rotate it again, positive, the upper part. Okay, so this is my battery, LED, and then resistor. Then I have now the transistor. Okay, so as is, I just need to move it here. Okay, so now you can use this for wiring, or otherwise I can easily hit on W, or the short for wire, W short for wire, so that you can connect them, right? So I'll hit wire or W, and automatically I can click and click, and then you can see that it's already aligned, right? Okay, so just click here, then click there. Alright, then once it is connected, you don't need to escape. Alright, just connect another component. Okay, so for the battery and then LED, so click here, click this side, click this side. Okay, and another for LED to the transistor. So I will click here, I will click here. Okay, then after that, you need to connect this one to the resistor. So I'll connect that one, click, click. Okay, after that, you need to connect this one naman. This is actually the emitter, right? So click, and then where is it connected? To the ground of the battery. Okay, skip. So if that is not aligned well, you can actually edit it. Okay, and then you can also move that one. See, you can move like that. Alright, you can also move like that. Okay, click. Alright, so after that, you need to write BCC, or you need to add that Netlist or that tag or label. So we will have the BCC here, and then you need to place the ground. Hit escape. Okay, so I have BCC, I have the ground. So you need to save it first. You need to save that schematic diagram. Then you can wait. I'll just adjust this one. Select and then move. Select. Okay, so I just selected the workspace and then move. Okay. After you create the circuit, you can place the probe somewhere here. Okay, and then I will hit escape again. Then you can see the simulation from the tools tab or menu. Just hit simulation. Then you need to close document. Okay, confirm. So I just need to save it again. Save it first, because it will close, or it will close the document. Then it will only appear the simulation part of this circuit. Okay, click again the simulation, then hit confirm. You can see So you will notice that there's nothing happened. Okay, so because you just move on from the simulation mode. Okay, you just move on to simulation mode. Right, now let's run your simulation. So you can see that there is an unknown parameter. So you have there the probe. Okay, so I'll click OK. Then I'll go to Design Manager, right? So actually you can delete this if this will cause then the error, right? And then you can move on to this save first. Save. Okay, can save it again, then move on to the simulation. Then there is an unknown, so you have BCC and ground. This is actually the thing that we didn't get from the from the spice library, right? That's why this components is not advisable to use. That's why we need to check out the spice library. Okay, so I'll close this one. I'll go ahead and check. You will notice that there's no error than this probe. I already omitted the probe, then that's the cause of error. You will see that there's a trans 10 milliseconds, and this means that you already simulate the circuit. Or otherwise, I'm actually encouraging you to use another simulation application such as multi-sim and so on. Alright, so we have to check if there is really an error. So let's move on to the Start tab. Then we need to change this simulation mode to standard mode. So let's click the standard mode, then let's hit confirm. Okay, so we're in the standard mode. That's why we can now see the tools and then the footprint manager. And let's now click the footprint manager. Okay, so clearly we can see that all of the components is checked, like battery it's checked, LED it's checked, this is the transistor is checked also, the same as the resistor. So it will be unchecked, or there's a cross if there is an error about the components. Okay, so let's just hit update and then close this window. After that, again, for you to convert this schematic diagram to PCB, you need to change the mode to standard mode. So you should be in standard mode rather than in the simulation mode. Okay, so since I'm in the standard mode already, so you can see now the design tab. Because if you are in the simulation mode, you cannot see the sign, then you cannot convert it to PCB. So you can now see the convert to PCB, but there is a note here that you need to save it first. So I need to save it first, and then it was saved successfully. Then I will now convert this schematic to PCB. So it says that your units is in millimeter, then your copper layer is 2. Then let's click apply. You can now see that this is the something like a board. Okay, this is something like a board. This is the in millimeters, and this is now your components. So let's select it all, then let's move it here inside the PCB. Okay. Alright. So, if just in case we have a problem because we didn't select a proper components in the spice in this LCLC tool or in the spice, we can set, we can click actually this 3D model manager so that we can see if there is a 3D output. Okay, so you can see there's an X. Okay, so this has 3D. So something like this is the resistor. So this is the 3D of the battery, but this one has no 3D. So what you're going to do is to look at here, and this is 10K, right? 10K, then just hit enter. So you can see 10K resistor. So I'll look for a much good 3D view of that resistor. Okay, so I think that's only the 3D model of the transistor or of that resistor. So this is an LED, sorry. So this is, yeah, I choose resistor. Okay, let me click. Wait, battery, and so this is the resistor. So I need to type in resistor. Let me just see if there's a 3D model. Good one here. Oh, the same. But it's not, yeah, there. Can you see? But that's in 1K. Yeah, here. But there's no view for the resistor. Okay, so I think you just need to look at your of the good picture or a good 3D picture for that, but for me it's fine if this is the 3D model of that one. Okay, and then I just need to hit update. As you notice, it's already checked, though I'll need to choose now the LED. Then I need to type in LED here, enter. Then there. This is, yeah, this is a good, oh, there. So this is a good picture of LED, so I just need to hit update. So now I think all of that 3D view is checked. So update, then close. So I need to update that one. Import changes, right? Okay. So another one is, okay, I think that's for the update of the, and then the 3D of the circuit, then you need to check on the DRC if there is an error. So you can see there is no error in this one. So you need now to rearrange these components. Okay, so I'll unselect all, then I'll choose it one by one. Okay, so I need to hit R. This is located here, so let's center the the component. Okay, so I think that is only my arrangement, or otherwise actually you can choose auto router, but my computer is not that fast, that's why I cannot use that one. It's still 0%. Why not try that one so that you will not arrange the components in this layout. Okay, now after that you can hit save again, save, and we can move on. Then we can view it in 3D. So go ahead and click the view, then click on 3D. Yeah, there you can see now the PCB is in 3D. You can rotate it, right? Okay, so I think that's all for this video. Thank you.